There are two things that I know to be absolutely true in any ad account. And if you're doing these two, I can guarantee you'll see success within Facebook ads. One, understanding the economics in your business, understanding exactly what it looks like to scale an ad account. What I mean by this is that if you know your average order value and you know your cost of acquisition, you know your cost of goods sold, and you also understand your shipping costs, then what you are allowed to do is get the most revenue back from Facebook and be able to scale that ad account because you understand where the revenue is coming from. Let me give a really great example. I was working with a brand, and when I onboarded them, I asked them two questions or the three questions that I really like. What is your cost per acquisition currently? Oh man, my cost per acquisition is $280. I said, oh crap. Okay. That's a very high cost per acquisition. What would you like it to be? Well, I would like a 3x ROAS. And I thought to myself, a 3x ROAS is so arbitrary. I really don't like using return on ad spend as a metric for scaling an ad account. Here's why. If I'm looking at return on ad spend, it can be inflated due to the average order value. The average order value is how much one person spends in your store. So let's say you spend $150. That is the average that one person will spend every single time. Now, could you use that to scale? Yes. But again, that's not a constant because maybe the next month people are spending less, right? So then, even if you have a 3x ROAS, it's going to go down to two because the average order value was inflated the month before, right? And now you made scaling decisions based off of that. So I don't like to do that. I like to look at couple of metrics. I like to look at your cost per acquisition. That allows for me to know if I'm hitting a $30 cost per acquisition consistently, I can then really scale the ad account and say, okay, I understand your economics on the back end. It means I know your cost of good. I understand your shipping costs and maybe any overhead costs that you have. Wonderful. If I'm hitting a $30 cost per acquisition, I can scale up your ad account because I know that the economics, not only on the front end, but on the back end look good.